Hey babes, welcome back. And if you are new around here, I am Shantae and I share all things holistic wellness, how to have better periods, how to have better hormones, and my journey with fibroids as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 self-care things that I do to help me have fewer PMS symptoms and that can even help you have better periods too. So if you are someone who struggles with painful periods or PMS, this video is really for you. So most of us have these unpleasant symptoms right before your period: fatigue, bloating, sometimes even cramps, sluggish digestion. But these 5 things I do pretty often during luteal phase actually help me to have a better period and help me have fewer PMS symptoms. And they also just help make me feel better overall. So if you aren't familiar with the 4 phases of your cycle, you have your period, follicular phase, ovulation, and luteal phase. So usually during luteal phase, people typically associate that phase with PMS, and this is the period between your when you stop ovulating and right before your period begins. And so during this time, that's when a lot of times we experience the bloating, the sluggish digestion, or indigestion during this time. You might even experience a lot of more fatigue. You might find yourself hungrier. Some people even have more acne during this time. And so these 5 things I like to do during this time kind of help me to avoid or reduce some of these symptoms and just really make me feel better overall. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So one of the things that I love to do right before or the week before my period, really during the whole entire luteal phases, I try to take as many magnesium baths as possible. Some people use magnesium, some people use Epsom salts. Really, these are 2 different forms of magnesium. However, the magnesium flakes are going to be better absorbed by the body. Having said that, they do tend to be more expensive than your Epsom salts. So it is perfectly fine if you just have access to Epsom salts, or if Epsom salts are more budget friendly for you. That is totally fine. But I like to do this because, of course, magnesium is a muscle relaxer. It helps you get better sleep. And if you're someone like me, I actually tend to have trouble sleeping during luteal phase. So getting that magnesium in and just really sitting in the bath and getting some of that stress relief is also good for me too. And down below, I will post a blog post that I wrote all about the differences between magnesium and Epsom salts. The next thing that I like to do is either dry brushing or, and I hope y'all don't kill me if I say this incorrectly, gua sha, which is when you use a stone, and they make like different body ones. So some of them are made from stone, some of them are made from wood. I use a stone one, but you use it to essentially stimulate your lymphatic system. And so I find that by doing this pretty regularly, I actually alternate between dry brushing and using a gua sha stone. I find that by alternating between the 2, I feel like my skin is more glowy, it's tighter, but also some people feel like it helps with bloating because you're moving your lymphatic system. And the best time to do this is in the morning. So that way you can move all day, because if you're going to be stimulating your lymphatic system, you want to make sure that you're getting some movement in so that your body has time to detoxify itself. I don't really recommend or suggest doing this at night, even though like sometimes it can feel really relaxing at night because you're just going to go get in bed. I prefer to do it in the daytime just so you have time to move those toxins out of your body. Another self-care thing that I like to do is a face mask. Now, every now and then I will get like those PMS pimples, or at least that's what I call them, like down around my chin. And so I feel like my skin is just in general a little bit more congested during luteal phase. So what I'll do is use a mud mask, and you can use like the Aztec clay mask with a little apple cider vinegar or water, whatever your preference is. I just personally prefer a mud mask just because I need that detoxification, because my skin does get more congested during this time. But any mask that works for your skin type will do. But I just find this helpful to help tame some of those breakouts and keep some of those breakouts down. Another way to care for your body is to do abdominal massage or castor oil packs. Now, I used to do castor oil packs all the time, and so if you're not familiar with that, all that is getting the best quality castor oil you can find. Just try to make sure that it is a good quality castor oil, and I will try to remember to link some recommendations below. Get a good quality castor oil, and you can use either like an old cotton t-shirt or some flannel. You just want to make sure that whatever material you use, A, you're okay with it getting oily, and B, it is unbleached, and because you don't want to put like dyes on top of the castor oil and then have that soak into your body. So the best thing is really just a plain piece of unbleached cotton or flannel. So use that and you just let it sit. Some people like to add a heat source or like to add a heating pad. That works well too. Personally, what I like to do is just drop a few drops of castor oil into my belly button, and then I'll put some around my lower abdomen. And I've had a cesarean, so I have a scar too, and so I'll put some near my scar, and I just do a nice massage on my abdomen in the direction of that my intestines flow, and just do a nice little massage. And I find that helps with digestion, and you will have a good bowel movement in the morning if you don't have one that night when you finish. But it's really helpful, and some people report that they actually sleep better when they do castor oil packs or from putting the castor oil in their belly button. And so the last self-care hack that I like to do during luteal phase is to actually make myself a signature drink. Now, this is something that changes often for me, but any kind of mocktail, tea, mushroom tea, anything like that that's gonna help you feel better. And I like to do this at night. So right now I'm kind of on this kick because it's super hot where I am at the time that I'm recording this video, and so I feel like I need to be more hydrated. So I've been doing kind of like an adrenal cocktail where I just mix some coconut water, and I made myself some fresh pineapple and cucumber juice, and I do like a mixture of the pineapple and cucumber juice along with the coconut water, a little salt, a little lime, and I actually drink it throughout the day, or I'll have one early in the day and maybe have some again at night. But your signature drink can be anything. You can change it as often as you like. It can be kombucha. Anything that is going to make you feel better, and that is, just be careful with having something that's too sugary, or, you know, we don't want to have anything like super sugary, but just something that's going to have some added benefits to it and even help you sleep better. I know the Sleepy Girl mocktail has been a big thing, so that's something good that you can try out. These 5 self-care hacks help to open up your detox pathways, promote less bloating, promote better skin, and just make you feel better overall. So let me know in the comments, even if you just pick one thing, which thing you plan to pick. And also be sure to share this video with someone who might find it helpful. And if you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.